Hello, homeschooling all. I'm going to talk to you a short while about how you can totally flip your homeschooling experience for the positive. Something new outside the box. Thinking, yes, outside the box thinking, something that I have tried and I am absolutely loving, and I wanted to share it with you because you know my motto. I try it before I tell you right and give you my honest opinion on curriculum. So, how many of you out there right now? Hey, Kelly and Wayne, how are you? Yay, Australia in the house. All right, so how many of you are looking for ways that you can teach your middle and high schooler, in particular your high schooler, that may have a learning difference, or they just may not have, because I have a middle schooler with learning differences, but I also have a high schooler as well, and certain topics are not on her top 10 list, if you know what I mean. And so if you're looking for a way to actually encourage them in topics and subjects that they really don't care too much for, and you're trying to figure out a way that you can do that, this has been one thing that has worked for both of my children. I have a middle schooler and a high schooler. I am absolutely loving this. That's why I had to tell you. That's why I went out. The first one I actually got for free. The other two I had to buy, but I bought it at a super duper discount. But I wanted to share it with you just in case you are struggling out there trying to figure out something that you can do and you can still cover the subjects or the topic. No, the subject, and you need to do it a different way because traditional textbooks is just not working for you right now. Whether your child has dyslexia, have a learning challenge, have they active movement, they need something that will keep them focused, help them concentrate, that's engaging. If you had said yes to any of these questions, honey, you're gonna love this what I'm getting ready to show you guys. And I got it from Amazon and eBay. So how many of you are trying to find an interesting way to teach history, in particular history of the world? Now, all you guys already know that I do use story of the world. I combine this with my this particular thing that I'm going to share with you. I use this is the audio. Now, most people, they have the book and the whole set of story of the world. I only own story of the world audio because my child is very very good with audio. One of my children have dyslexia, and so reading can be a little bit overwhelming at some times. So, and I can put this audio in, and boy, it just comes to life. So, and I also have this activity book. In the activity book, it has the lesson plans. I don't always use those, except for the project part. But it also have different pictures and things that you can use to go along with each particular unit. Now, this is designed in such a way you can take it, you can do cover one thing in 1 year, or you can carry it on for a long time. It just depends on how fast you want to go. Absolutely love this because I can easily tie this in with the Bible. So it's a win-win for me. However, however, I needed something a little bit more to provide that visual. See, I was providing the audio senses with what it needed with the audio of story of the world, providing the hands-on touching with the activities and the different things with the story of the world. But I was still missing the visual stimulation that really helps my children, in particular my son, that has high functional autism. Let me tell you this. This is amazing. My daughter cannot stand history, like, because she just one of those sweet souls. She don't like the hearing about the wars and all the bad stuff that happened because it really hurts her as if it happened today, and it bothers her. So I have to be very particular, even though she's older. I still have to be very particular about how I present certain things that happen in history, which are true and that happen. But I have to be particular in the way in which I deliver it because she is such a sensitive soul. She is such, like, her heart is like on her sleeve, even though it happened 1,000 years ago. It hurts her. So I have to make sure the way I present it is sensitive to her needs, but yet still covering the information that we have to do by law. So this, and it's very so hard to find things that interest her in reference to history. Said don't ever watch the news with her then. Well, I do and I don't. I kind of screen what she sees and what she doesn't see. I usually try to talk her through things at first and then I explain, just because I don't want her not to be aware of what's going on. But it depends on what it is and how it's done. She gets it better when I verbalize and tell her about it, and then sometimes with the news, you just never know what they're gonna show. And so I'm kind of particular about that with her. My husband's very, very good in reference to that. Yeah, she does. She does. She don't even have to know the person. She is just. I have empathy, but hers is to a whole nother degree, and so I have to really be very continent about how it's presented and stuff like that. So I have to be very particular, and she's a teenager. So I have to be very particular to this day. My son, he can pretty much take just about anything. He don't necessarily like it, but he can handle it and listen. He's the younger one. He can handle and listen to it. But he might not like it, but it doesn't affect him in deep of a way. It gives emotional response, but not to the extent like my daughter does. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, this has opened the door for my daughter and my son. These are, it's called the History of Our World video program. It brings world history to life in short video delivery. So if you have a child that is like my son, he wants you to get to the point. You ain't got to tell him all this stuff around the moment. Just go ahead, get to the point. Tell me what I need to know. This is it. If you have a child that is very sensitive to what's going on around them, the information in it so far, I have, even down when they're explaining this stuff about the wars, it's done in such a tasteful way that you don't, is it available to stream? Now that I'm not sure about. I need to check. I'm not sure. I actually got this for free. Actually got this one for free, but the other two I did buy, and I'm gonna tell you where you can get those from. This is excellent because so far we have went through it halfway, and it's very, very tasteful. Yes, it's gonna show some war, but it's not gonna show it in such a way where people's heads are off and there's so much blood and gory stuff that'll keep your kiddos up at night from nightmares. It's so far halfway through. The information was very, very good, and they did the information in a tasteful way so that if you do have sensitive souls, it will not cause them to have any anxiety. They'll still understand why it happened and what happened, but they don't have to see all the other stuff. Like, some videos just show way too much in reference to how the deaths occurred, and they just going through showing details about that, and you see body parts. That's not necessary in order for a child to get the point. This does not do this halfway through. I have seen it halfway through, and I have not seen anything like that. Very, very tasteful. She thoroughly enjoys this. Opened up a lot of great conversations, and it really blended well with Story of the World and also the other things that we're doing as well. My son is engaged with it. It's really, really good. So with two different learning styles, this is working with both children. From the most sensitive to the one that is not as sensitive, but still have an emotional response, but not as sensitive. So if you have a child that's super duper sensitive to stuff like this, or a child that's not, but can tolerate certain stuff, this works for both children. So with that being said, I started looking and perusing on the internet, trying to see, can I find more video programs like this? And I was able to find it, and I was so happy. So this is this is high school. This is actually high school. Of course, you can use it in middle school if you want to. Your child just going to be a little bit advanced and getting this stuff ahead of time. My son is actually taking this now, and he has no problem with the information and how it's delivered. He in middle school. My daughter has to take this for high school in order to qualify for her high school diploma. So this actually goes very, very well with the textbook that she has to use. So this is way, way better than even using the textbook. I mean, this is great and open up great conversation. And I use it alongside a history encyclopedia. Now, the next one is the World Studies video program, Foundations of Geography. So this is also a video program, but we love geography. But being that I like this so much, I want to try this one. I just got it today, so I haven't looked at it yet. But made by the same people. We love geography here, learning about other places, so that I wasn't worried about that. But I just want to give my son and my daughter a different twist on geography to make it fun and something that they can actually do by themselves. But we normally do all of this together. Like, it's amazing. We all just sit and just do it together with no, like, I don't want to do it. No, everybody just want to do it, right? Oh, and I forgot to tell you that each one comes with a little pamphlet, and this particular one talks about Africa, the ancient world, Asia and Pacific, Europe, Russia, the foundation of geography, Latin America, medieval times, and the United States and Canada. So it has like a little snippet or summary about what this is actually talking about. Both of them do, all of them do. And it just tells you how long the video is. The videos are usually between 8 minutes or less. And it just goes through different details and asks questions. And the question has an answer to open the conversation. The video actually, after the video plays, it asks you a couple questions afterwards. It also has it in the book as well. So no planning on your part it's not really necessary. The next thing is that I have to teach my daughter government. That is not one of my top subjects in order that I would like, I'm jumping over the moon to teach. That's not really the topic that I really care for like that. However, I have to teach it because it's the law. I have to teach government in order for my daughter to qualify for high school diploma. Kelly said, great information team. If I gotta run, I'll catch the replay. Catch you next time. Okay, thank you for watching all the way from Australia. Yay! Homeschooling is international. Now, I was trying to figure out a way. I do have a government textbook for high school, which I will use because it's going to be a great guide for me in order to teach a subject that I really don't want to teach, but I have to teach. So I was looking for a way in order to make it exciting and more hands-on, just like how it made history come to life. I'm hoping, because I haven't tried it, I'm hoping it does the same exact thing for government. And it also has, it's a thicker book. It has multiple units, videos, short videos explaining different stuff. I also have some copy work. I have some worksheets, and I have other different stuff that's hands-on. And I think I have some flashcards or things that talks about. Yeah, I have some flashcards that deals with different things of government. So I am making a real hands-on, and I just received some things today from the Federal Reserve for absolutely free. Then I'm also including, and it's high school level. So all this stuff is high school level, which, hey, will count for the high school credit. So once we complete all of that, we're going to have that along with using the government textbook as our guide, and also doing some of the activities in it, blending with this video program, which is going to be amazing. So I'm excited about teaching it now because I have built an amazing curriculum with the freebies and the inexpensive things that I have been able to get. And I have one more thing that's going to be coming in reference to government and blended in with economics, and also some things from the Federal Reserve with the free DVDs and different stuff, and Stossels, which has some great things as well. So we have a great government curriculum built around high school level materials that I will be using for her. Now, originally I was going to teach government this year, but I decided to wait because what we had, for her and I didn't really feel that it was the best fit. And being that I didn't have to necessarily teach government this year, I decided to hold off until I'm able to get the information or feel comfortable with the information so that I can present it in such a way that will be beneficial not only for my child but also for myself as well, to enlighten me on different topics in reference to government, so that I can teach my daughter effectively, and also later on with the years to come be able to reacclimate and teach that also to my son as well, when it comes up for him to be able to, when it's required for him to take it when he approached the high school grade level. So economics, I love economics. I can teach economics from here to the end of the world. I just love economics, high school level, college level, whatever the case may be. I love economics. That was not a problem. They did excellent in economics. um, I just want to reteach it again because I just love it so much. So I'm just excited now that now we have the things that I feel like it's gonna make for a great, interesting um, experience with teaching a topic like government with my children. So I'm excited about that. So if you're looking for a way to go outside the box and you need something for high schoolers, especially if you have ones with learning differences, or you just need a fresh inspiration, something that outside the box. Here we go. And I'm also going to be getting American history. It's supposed to be coming soon. And I think that is it. And I will be done with my video collection because I do want to get biology, but it was too pricey. And you know, I can't spend that kind of money. So I do have some biology DVDs already, but I wanted one of these because I just love this course. But I'll keep my eyes on them because once it go down, I'll get it. But right now it's too expensive for me. So I just want to share that with you guys so that if you have been struggling trying to figure out what you're going to do with your middle schooler or high schooler, all of this is high school level. Um, but you can still use it with your middle schooler as they can handle it. It doesn't really matter because if your middle schooler can handle the high school stuff, so let them do it. I do. My son is handling this high school stuff on certain topics, so I let him do it, you know? And so I'm excited about that and I want to share it with you guys. You can find those items on Amazon and also eBay. Your girl's going to be searching high and low to see can I find me something on science, in particular biology, to go with our amazing curriculum, um, Real Science for Life, or I keep messing the name up, but I can't remember how to say it. That lets me know I need to go to bed. But anyway, I just want to tell you guys about that so it can give you parents a fresh inspiration, let you know you're not in this alone. You have me. You have me to help you, because let me tell you, when I saw a high school textbook video program, yay! To make our textbook come to life, I was like, I'm all for that. And especially when I watched it and it was good, I was like, yeah. So now I need to tell you about it so you can go ahead and get it. One little hint: do not wait until it's time for you to start buying things for the upcoming school year, because the prices are going to be triple, quadruple higher. Like, really. Because they know everybody is searching for homeschool stuff. So this is the time during the down season to get the best prices to shop for your homeschooling things right now. So please don't wait until uh it's August or July to start doing your shopping when most people do it, because guess what? The price is going to be so sky high. You're going to pay double, triple, quadruple the price, and you don't have to. So this is the time to start pinching and paying for this stuff. I only paid $8 for this. $8 for this. Now for government, I did spend $10.70 something or 80 something cent, but that's to be expected with a high school course like this, which is still cheap because I saw it for like 90 something dollars and I got it for like $10 some change. This I actually got for free. So I am getting ready to go, and the story of where I got for free because amazing homeschool mom and the Czech Academy actually sent that to us for absolutely free. Story of the world, and she just got finished sending us volume 2 story of the world. So we have to get through this first. We have a couple more chapters to get through with story of the world, and that will be completed. We're gonna miss it. So thank you for the Czech Academy and for sending us those goodies for us to try, and we are loving it. And I am getting ready to go. You guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. Very soon, Kinetic Spell for Active Learners Middle School will be here, and I have it in my hands, which means a giveaway. So finally, you will have what you need for your active bouncing off the wall middle schooler. And if your middle schooler isn't a person that bounce off the wall, but you're trying to get them from being a couch potato, then you need a book too, because it encourage active movement and keep them moving while learning. So I am like, mailman, mail woman, bring my box of books, okay? So that I can do the giveaway for you guys. So I will talk to you later. Your girl is getting ready to go to bed. I hope you have pleasant dreams, because I am getting ready to go and relax and take me asleep, okay? And I encourage you to do the exact same thing. Take some time and